Hello, hello. I am so sorry about postponing today's stream and for last week as well. But hello, everyone. I know that I have reposted to start this at 6 p.m. today, but the rain looks like it's getting ready to roll in. I got here a few minutes earlier than what I was originally anticipating coming back. So my apologies there. How is everyone today? Hi, Kathy. Oh man, so excited here to be out on the boardwalk. Such a vibe. I love strolling the boardwalk. It's amazing. And I think we're catching it just before they start turning on the lights for everything as well. Hey Alexander, how are you? Hey Lindsay. Hi Kathy. I am so sorry to delay today. It was not in the plans, believe me. I got all the way here to park and realized I didn't have my ID. So I had to go and retrace my steps, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time there. So, hi Kathy. So welcome out to Disney's Boardwalk Inn Resort. So remember that we posted the resort tour poll, not only on Facebook, but also on the community posts on YouTube. And between the two destinations, Boardwalk, the underdog on Facebook, actually won out there. I'm doing wonderful. Hey Christine, so good to see you. I'm so excited to see you all. I feel like last week was kind of a blur. This week has been a little bit of a blur too, but I'm excited to dig in here and tell you all about the Boardwalk Inn Resort. So this resort actually opened in 1996, and it actually holds an extra special place in our hearts because this was the very first resort that we started to visit or stayed at when the reopenings happened. Because remember, when Walt Disney World closed down and then wanted to reopen, they reopened a few select resorts first and then eventually reopened the park. So we did a lot of like resort hopping before the parks themselves actually opened. So we're outside. We're going to take in the boardwalk first a little bit, and then hopefully if the rain moves in, we'll be inside. But either way, we'll do the inside portion a little bit later. Kathy, they actually start tomorrow. So last week and early this week has been crazy, just trying to get the kids kind of, you know, those last minute school supplies that you don't know you need until you go to open house and all that good kind of stuff. And then today is Natalie's birthday, so she got to kind of party with us a little bit before I had to head out this afternoon. I'm sorry, is your all's landscape a little wonky? I feel like it's a little crooked. Maybe it's just me? Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yep, so I see the rain starting to roll in, so I'll try and make this outside quick. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Wish Natalie a happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Christine. No, I feel home. I feel like I'm where I should be, and being able to be out with you all today. So thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Becky. So if you're not familiar, this is the boardwalk section of Disney's Boardwalk Inn. They've got some like familiar atmosphere type from the boardwalk, right? So if you think Atlantic City, you think that style of boardwalk. You see some of the lights are already starting to line up. They've got the Midway games here that you can play. They've also got a hoop toss here. Thank you, Alexander. Awesome. I love that Becky went to the movies today. Thank you so much. She was so excited. We've got water gun fun. They've got some really cute prizes to win too. They do take cards and trade in the cards for tokens. They will take cash though as well if you have cash. This is the Big River Grill and Brewing Works. Yes, nailed it that first time on the pronunciation. Big River is a wonderful, wonderful restaurant. It's very much a fan favorite. So if you're a repeat offender here at Boardwalk Inn like we are, then you probably have ate there a time or two. But I do have to warn you that they no longer offer that within the Disney dining offerings. So you'll have to either call ahead for their seating, or it's like a first come first serve basis. They have indoor and outdoor. As you can see, our folks are starting to stay outdoors there and dine. But like I said, it does get pretty packed. So you definitely want to know when you're coming and what those crowd levels are looking like. You don't know Natalie? That's okay. That's my daughter. Oh, looks like they've got the Disney Vacation Club villas open for the open house. Now, these are all Disney Vacation Club villas. This is a deluxe resort. So all the locations here, all the rooms on this villa side are going to have these balconies here. So you're always going to walk up to either a patio, as you see here on this first level, or a balcony. You can see actually some of these, like this one is a larger balcony, and that's because it's probably a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom. Awesome, Becky. Okay. Well, this is the boardwalk, so it extends over there. We'll go over on that side as well. You may have remembered from last week we toured Disney's Yacht and Beach Club resorts. So Yacht Club is this like grayish tan over here. Looks like they're still working on the lighthouse, and then the Beach Club is that blue, and then just beyond that, that last building is going to be more of like a seafoam green. Me too, Stacy. Hi, Sandy. Stacy said, I'm surprised it isn't more busy than this time of day. I would agree with you there, but I have to admit that at least this section of the boardwalk tends to get a little bit busier because the Atlantic Dance Hall, this is where all the nightlife is, right? So their dance parties are open from Thursday to Sunday from 8 p.m. to 1 p.m. This is an adults only option, so they are going to check you there at the gate for IDs, and there is a cover charge. I believe you have to be 21 and older there. Sorry, we're getting a little started a little late / early based on my second time there. So it is very convenient on this side if you're looking to walk over to either Disney Swan and Dolphin resorts over there, or just kind of come from those resorts over to here. So it's a very convenient location in between about 6 different resorts. So you got, or 5 different resorts. Yacht and Beach Club, Swan and Dolphin, maybe even Swan Reserve, so we can say 6. And then you've got Boardwalk all here in very, very close proximity. Oh, look, they've rented a Surrey bike. How cute is that? Awesome. Okay, so this is Jelly Rolls. This is the dueling piano bar. It's one of our favorites as well to get in. They do have a cover charge to get in as well. So you'll want to make sure that you're aware of that. They are only open certain nights. I think they actually may have just transitioned to opening nightly now again from 7 to 1:45. Entertainment starts at 8 o'clock, but you can get in a little early and get your seat picked out. Hey Jason, how are you? I love this view out here. It's just so nice and relaxing. Now, something interesting about the boardwalk is a lot of their entertainment and their dining and shopping options are going to be outdoors, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But the Screen Door General Store, which is going to be right up here in this building right here, that's going to be your main general store for merchandise. It's also going to have a small eatery area where you can pick up snacks. Now remember, this is a Disney Vacation Club resort, so you have those villa options with the full kitchens, including on up to the 3-bedroom grand villas here. So you will have offerings to be able to pick up like eggs, cheese, milk, bread, pizzas, microwavable meals, things of that nature that you might not have as much of an option for in, let's say, the moderate or value resorts because they don't have full kitchen options. Phew. Okay. And this is Nimbles and Threads. It's more of the general merchandise section here. And let's see, where's the other one here? Character Carnival. So that's going to be more of your souvenir type offerings here. But realistically, it's just one big store that kind of connects everything. You just happen to have separate areas for, oh, you're welcome, for checking out in each location. So you have that option.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So they got jewelry, watches, eyewear, we got hats, Numios, different kinds of pins here in this pin station, and lanyards for them as well. Here's all the apparel section. So if you just want to pop in here, grab your souvenirs, whether that be specific to this resort or just general merchandise, they do sell a lot of the same stuff that you would probably be able to find out in the park. So you don't necessarily have to make that trek out to the parks if you don't want to. But this is a really great place just to kind of come in, relax, take in some of the souvenir offerings. Oh, look at all the turning red stuff. Turn Maymay into the panda. Oh, that's cute. Oh, let's see, we've got some Magic Band offerings. Looks like they've got some Magic Band Plus offerings here too. Wow. Okay, solid colors on one side. Opposite side has more of those deluxe offerings there with all the different kinds of designs on them. Pandora charms as well. Ears. I love those donut ears. Those are cute. Okay. So here we start getting into some more of the deluxe resort offerings. Here is the Disney Vacation Club limited release pin. It almost looks like a Moonlight Magic there for Vacation Club members. This one is $24.99, but it comes with 2 pins. Looks like they've got a hat, new ears. We've seen that luggage there before, along with this hat and the Spirit Jersey sweater. Now this is another one here too. These little paintings, colorings, artwork of the resort in and of itself there. Larry Dotson does those. Beach, please. There's lots of Lily Pulitzer stuff around here too. So if you're a Lily fan like me, this is another really great location to kind of come in, peruse around. They've also got a really nice section on Tommy Bahama, which you can kind of see right here. And now they've started to offer some Quicksilver and Vineyard Vines. That's pretty cool. Ooh, they've got some of the Small World and the Teacup stuff here. Ooh, I love Tommy Bahama. I hear you, Kathy. For sure, I hear you. Here's some of the 50th merchandise offering. Like I said, they've got several different stations waiting around that have the option to check out in each location. I love these ornaments. You haven't seen them in forever. They say Walt Disney World 50 on this side. And then you've also got the castle on there on the inside. So cute. So ornate. And then we're going to come out here to the actual resort itself offerings, like the food offerings. So they got some home goods here. So they usually have a table out with just resort specific offerings, but I'm not seeing that one out here. I think they've replaced it with all the 50th stuff, which is not a bad deal. It just means I'm not seeing that maybe. But here you got mugs, you got housewares, like I said, all the different kinds of cereals and stuff, and full-size stuff as well. But then you've also got things like the make-your-own candy for the Goofy's candy bags. And you've got food. There's milk, bread, eggs, cheese. Check these out too. Look how cute they are. These are ginormous. Oh man, these are really cool. And the Orange Bird Rice Krispies, those are neat. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna get out of the screen door general store now. Oh, push, Randa, not pull. Oh, good. Okay, we're still in the clear as far as rain goes. So that's kind of just your general merchandise, general shopping here. I know I wanted one of those Disney cookies too, but I feel like I would have to either spend several days eating on it or share it with everybody at home, depending on. So let's take a look at the resort's activities. They do have Movies Under the Star right here at the Village Green Lawn. It's this kind of open space here. Luna Park pool. They've got some hours. There's a smaller leisure pool as well. They've got the sideshow Our Games that we saw. They do Mickey tie-dye, a campfire right here at the Village Green, a shadow box craft. That's really cool at the community hall. Poolside activities, and of course they've got the Muscles and Bustles Fitness Center. So we'll go over that here once we get closer to the main building. Even though this is a deluxe resort, it's also a very popular location for weddings, as you can see right here with the Village Green lawn. And then you also have the Atlantic Dance Hall. That one's also a really popular location for receptions, wedding receptions, celebration receptions. They also offer the Surrey bike rentals here. You can see like the 2-seaters or the 6 or the 4, just depending on what that looks like for you and your party size. Looks like they're selling some drinks, and you've got to be so tall to be able to pedal them here. Another really cool feature of this resort is the different ways that you can get to each park. It is within walking distance of Epcot or Hollywood Studios if you really wanted to. But you can also boat over to either Epcot or Hollywood Studios, or even boat over to the Yacht and Beach Club. You can also walk there. We talked about that along with the Swan and Dolphin, and now Swan Reserve technically. But the only 2 or 3 okay, let me rephrase that. Only 5 locations you'll need to go to by bus are going to be Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach, or Disney Springs. Hey Jennifer, how are you? This is the Flying Fish Cafe. I've never personally dined here. It's definitely goals for me at some point. You can see all these fish right here. They kind of light up red at night. It's so pretty. I wish we were here at night actually. But it is a signature dining location. I believe they are set to reopen real soon. But you can see right here from their menu, it is definitely signature to a T. So that means because it's a signature location, you're going to have a more formal attire that's going to be a option to be able to dine here. So please be aware of that whenever you go to book the reservation, because they do have a dress code that they like to adhere to. If casual food is more your speed, no worries. We've got the Boardwalk to go here with corn dogs, chicken tenders, pulled pork sandwiches, hot dogs, things like that. And we've also got the Abracadabra. So if drinks are really more your thing, say open sesame and open those doors. You can go ahead and get your drink on for your libations there. There's also a pool bar. And then we've also got a more formal sit-down table service meal at Trattoria Al Forno. They offer a breakfast and a dinner. Now, breakfast used to be character options. I don't believe that they have characters just for that yet, but they do have a wonderful dinner as well. It's more of like an Italian delicacy. Hi, Shoshana. Open sesame, says Kay. We love Boardwalk. We love Boardwalk. Yes, Stacy, we're getting to it. Oh, Becky's like, I'll take some chicken tenders. And I do like here that they've got the options for the kids menu, so you can kind of see that as well. This used to be called the Bon Voyage breakfast, which had like Ariel, Prince Eric, Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, princes and princesses. So it was a very popular dining location, and they also have a few outdoor seatings here. Stacy kind of nailed the nail on the hit the nail on the head with the Boardwalk pizza. This is everybody's favorite pizza to go. You can order pizza by the slice, or you can take up the entire pizza pie in and of itself. Either way, it's just a pickup window. It's open pretty late as well, which also makes it very popular for folks that are dining here or even at the Yacht and Beach Club that don't mind the walk over or the small boat ride over to get something else in their offerings. Marvelous margaritas. These are Joe's, Boardwalk Joe's Marvelous Margaritas. I can also attest they are marvelous as well. Oh, look, you can see everybody's rooms up there. But if you are booking a room that says Boardwalk View, know that you're booking a room that's going to overlook here, right? So we've talked about in the past different viewing options from your rooms. Standard rooms are going to have a view of probably either a courtyard or the parking lot, but if you are looking for more premium viewing from your room and that matters to you, this is one of the categories, Boardwalk View. So all these rooms right here are preferred Boardwalk. Closer in, you're going to get more into your preferred standard, and so forth and so on. Let's see, the Bellevue Lounge is also open as well. I believe that's inside. They have some small breakfast, specialty coffee, sandwiches, salads, things of that nature. There's also a pop-up bar. They do also offer resort refill mugs. Most Walt Disney World resorts are going to do that as well. Yes, Jennifer said the entertainment at night is always fun. I would agree. This is the Boardwalk Bakery. They used to have some wonderful options to kind of grab and go. Cupcakes, candies, fudge, things like that. But as of right now, they are bringing another awesome option for us here. And same thing with the Boardwalk ice cream. That actually used to be Ample Hills ice cream, and I believe that they're replacing that with another ice cream location. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to look like as it reopens. But they do have just extra seating here. Oh no, they've got the ice cream open. Okay, so this used to be Ample Hills. They do have the ice cream open. It's just the Boardwalk Bakery that they're currently closing and going to bring elsewhere. Oh no, so they're keeping Boardwalk Bakery. Must just be in a refurbishment. So this used to be the ESPN Club. So they had tons of TV screens. It was like a nice sports bar. As you can see, they've taken everything down now, but the cake bake shop is coming in 2023. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the bakery that I was reading about. But yeah, this used to be a really fun, cool spot. It was always booked. You very rarely could get a walk-up reservation because they were so popular. I'm kind of sad to see it go. So I don't know why that's the case. If we were to keep walking on, we would walk on over here to where this kind of intersects with the beach club, and on over to that walkway there's going to be a small bridge that goes up and over that goes into the walkway from the beach club to Epcot's International Gateway. So that would be, you know, potentially a nice offering. These resorts, like I've mentioned before, even like last week, are very popular with guests that are coming in for the food and wine festivals, especially on the villa side, because there are not so many Disney Vacation Club points to rent, and it's a nice little stroll that you don't really have to have a deadline to meet, you know, casually stroll on. Hey Simon, isn't the bakery turning into a deli? Yes, Stacy, I think you hit that one again for me. Bakery might be coming into a deli. Yes, because they got the cake shop. I can't imagine them having a bakery and a cake shop together. See, I told you I wasn't crazy. Thank you for that. But yes, that is true. Oh, Jason said I loved the ESPN Club. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This is also a really popular location for vow renewals, impromptu weddings. If they're not necessarily sanctioned by Disney, fantasy weddings, then you can have a nice little gazebo spot to kind of overlook everything. It's also a really great spot to come out here and take pictures. I've seen lots of large families come out here. It's a really cool spot to go and be able to enjoy that. You can see off in the distance here some of those walkways connecting from the yacht club over there to the Dolphin, and then the Swan, and then you see the Swan Reserve, the newest of the three back there. We're very, very close to the beach club now. Oh, okay, here you go. You can see kind of the walkway over here, over the waterway, which will connect with the beach club over there. Yeah. Ooh, Kathy, that sounds awesome. Ooh, gecko. I guess my kids just call them a lizard. I should call them a lizard instead. No, this is a really nice place to come out, stroll, take in the entertainment, the atmosphere. They've had street performers kind of out in the past, just kind of like a band, or people like juggling, things like that, like normal boardwalky-esque entertainment, right? Not anything totally cumbersome, but just something to kind of glance at as you're strolling, or take a few minutes out of your time to stop and look at, and then keep meandering on, so to speak. This takes on a whole life of its own when it's lit up at night. All these little pop lights right here kind of line the outer rim of the boardwalk area. It's gorgeous. And then all these kind of like that, the boardwalk sign and everything lights up. And then you've got the friendship boats there that still will take you to and from the parks even after they're closed. Really great place. Oh, they're opening up the margaritas, and I believe that they have pretzels over there too. Sometimes they have pickles. Maybe that's the to-go, if I'm remembering that correctly. Oh, I hate to see the ESPN Club go, though. That's not so fun. Now, the Boardwalk Bakery was awesome because you used to be able to order full-size cakes from them, like special order cakes for different kinds of special occasions. So people would order them from here, take them up to the room, take them out to dining locations with them. It was really, really superb. You stayed at the Boardwalk in December of 2010. Oh, Jason, that's awesome. No, we love staying at the Boardwalk, for sure. It's one of our favorites. Did you happen to have a Boardwalk view room, or were you just in a standard room, Jason? Inquiring minds want to know. We've never had a quote-unquote like boardwalk view room, but I can tell you we've had whatever this yellow building was. I think it was preferred view because we had the lawn that we could go and look out over, which was really nice. And because we were so close to the beach club, it's a really nice location to sit out here and look just over those trees right there. And garden view. Yes, garden view. Then you can see the Epcot fireworks as they go on up. And then we were able to kind of watch from our room's balcony and see the Epcot fireworks just above the tops of the buildings here. It was amazing. Such a good view. Okay. As you can see, they got these super cool steps over here that leads out to the very front porte cochere. You can also take kind of the back patio and the steps down, but we're gonna go over here onto the right-hand side. We're gonna go check out the artwork and then check out the pool before we head on into the main building. Looks like everybody's headed out to the parks tonight. I don't blame them. Yes, Jason says 9 days until we leave and 14 more days to the fort. So 2 weeks from today. That's awesome. Congratulations. Here's another ATM right here, conveniently located right beside of the general merchandise area. Hey KJ Dino, how are you? And this is the Wyland Galleries. They specialize in some upscale art, sculptures, paintings, tables even, like really cool fancy artwork. We might not go through everything, but I do want to give you a sneak peek as to what it looks like. Oh, these are cool. Jonathan would love that. Very nice. I feel like I need to like whisper in here. Look at these tables. You see the Lady and the Tramp here. Beauty and the Beast. Look at the Seven Dwarfs here. How cute is that? Very cool. So they've got several different rooms that you can go in and take a look at the artwork around. They've got several different artists as well, so it's not all the same style or artistic vision, if you will. Oh, that's awesome. KJ Dano says, I do so like the boardwalk, even though you're trapped in a lift, elevator, at the resort. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Look how amazing it is. So like I said, you've got several different pockets that you can go and look at all the sculptures or the tables or different kinds of wall artwork, different pieces that way. Oh wow, so pretty. But yeah, they'll hold it for you. They'll also talk to you about shipping options if you need an extra way to get all that home. So right over here, we're gonna head on over to the Luna Park pool, but on the way you can see the Muscles and Bustles Fitness Center. This is a 24/7 fitness center, and they've also got the arcade games right over here as well. It's not a very extensive arcade, but it kind of, you know, serves its purpose, so to speak, just because there's so much to do here at the boardwalk. They've got a running trail that kind of spans between this resort and the Yacht and Beach Club, so if that's your thing, definitely check out the running trail. This is the Luna Park pool. If you are familiar with some of the older older pictures of the pool here at the boardwalk, you probably remember that creepy clown with the light up eyes. That has since been replaced with Mickey and Minnie from one of the Mickey Mouse shorts right here, right in the coaster. But this does have a nice little corkscrew slide. It's one of my kids' favorites, and mine too. It's one that I don't mind actually going down myself. But the pool here is fantastic. If you're looking for the pool bar, Leaping Horse Libations is going to be where you need to be visiting. We've actually gotten the option to stay, because I told you we like to stay here a lot. We've actually had pool view before and got a room right here in this covered walkway area there. Lindsay said, I'm so glad they got rid of the clown. You know, the clown grew on me. I was freaked out at first because his eyes would glow at night. Like, you know, it was supposed to be boardwalky, right? Atlantic City-esque. But I can see it. It was a little creepy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Maybe not my favorite, but he was growing on me. And just as he was growing on me, they were like, nah, we're gonna take that down. And I feel like the replacement here with the covered walkway, or the raised side walkway there with Mickey and his pals, is a lot smaller, but it could just be that there's just not as much hair. that might be where the hair was. They also have spas over there, so you can see the lift for the spa right there in between those two orange orange covered umbrellas. Right over here is a small splash pad for the kids. It's like a 1 foot pool just in case you had little ones that just wanted to kind of get their splash on. They've also got restrooms over there for the pool specifically, so they don't have to go very far. And then right over here is the playground. So in addition to that small little spray ground, we've got the playground over here, and it is like the AstroTurf, so it's kind of squishy, but you also don't have to worry about your kids coming in and out from the playground to the pool and running mulch out, because it is, you know, all this turf kind of stuff, which is really, really nice. It is a good area for here. Oh no, Lindsay says she's been scared of clowns since watching the original It. I'm so sorry. No, this is a gorgeous resort. If you can take in everything that it has to offer, and especially these pool view rooms, you don't get a bad view at all. And it's very quiet. You can hear a little bit of the music, but not a whole lot. It's not a super loud pool at night. There's not a lot of people that are there kind of roughhousing or anything on a typical basis. So I highly recommend trying for one of these garden view or pool view rooms. Boardwalk view is fine, but I feel like even with, you know, and I hate to use the term lesser, but even either of those lesser categories of rooms, you couldn't really go wrong with it. Not a bad room. And the walkability here is so great. In addition to being able to walk to the other resorts, the resort looks pretty long, but once you get into it and you learn the layout and become familiar with it, been here a time or two, you start getting familiar with where everything is. Most of the time, everything outside of this main building that we're headed to is going to be just made up of hallways and rooms. So everything is either outside here, which I love because it gets my kids out. Oh look, they're getting ready to set up for campfire. But everything's either outside or inside as far as shopping and checking and everything goes. Yep. Setting up for campfire tonight. Okay. So let's go up the stairs. Let's go and check out the patio. I can understand Port Orleans French Quarter with those jesters. That one got me, and I was like 4. I can imagine. Okay. So right here's the back patio. They've got nice wicker sets that you can sit out here, kind of enjoy the atmosphere. But we're going to go in through the back side. Like I said, all this mainly this way is going to be rooms, but there is a few locations here that I do want to point out. Look at this carousel. It's so pretty. I used to have something like it when I was little, but I don't know that I ever found it before, you know, since then. But look at these. They're like mermaid horses. And this is your main check-in or concierge area. So if you want to talk to them about your check-in, about your room, about tickets, dining, whatever it be, this is where you're going to want to visit with. This hallway down here is the villas section. So the villas are kind of separate from the regular rooms, which are back behind me. But they've got really, really nice setup here. This has a little bit of like a musty smell to it. Like you would think older, you know, Atlantic City, boardwalky smell, but it's got a little bit of a floral smell kind of mixed into it. Look at this awesome wooden coaster mock-up. Very cool. Very like 1930s. I love it. We've also got the portable chargers and these sitting chairs. Yes, Christine, it is late for you. Yeah, for sure, KJ Dino. Absolutely. Thanks, Christine. Thanks for hanging with us. This actually used to be the concierge desk, but they moved that. This is Dundee's Sundries. So this is a smaller shop. It's going to have specific merchandise to the boardwalk. You can see these lovely bags here. Here's the ornaments of Mickey and Minnie strolling down the boardwalk with their ice cream. Aren't they cute? We've got the Boardwalk Resort polo, the Abracadabra. showplace of the shore for the boardwalk. Cute. They even have smaller strollers in case you need an extra stroller. Tumblers, stemless wine glasses. Got those robes if boardwalk happens to be your favorite. They got you here. 3/4 length sleeve. I love these tumblers. And this one also has the Surrey bike, says Boardwalk Resort. Oh, and there's Mickey and Minnie again. Look how cute they are. Okay, so that's really all you're going to be able to see on this side, unless you're planning on going to some of the resort rooms, or I guess I should say villas, because that's all that can be found on that side. Going over here, though, we do have a few options. Good night, Christine. It's so grand in here. I just love it. This is another really popular location just because of the aesthetic and the vibe that this resort has. It does have a conference center outside. I'll walk you out and show you that as well. But a lot of people, even if they're not getting married here or receptioning here, then you have the option to take pictures here, and they are gorgeous, gorgeous photos. These are the stairs that I kind of pointed out the other day, or earlier there from the side. But look, it says to the boardwalk. So if you're just parking and coming in for dining or shopping experiences, you can actually come down those stairs. You don't have to go through this main check-in lobby. I love this artwork. These older posters and rides. Gives me all like the Splash Mountain type vibes and Big Thunder vibes. Can you all see inside here? So you can see like an old reeling picture. Oh, there it goes. It's like a Felix the Cat type thing. Very cool. It's like a pictograph. Cat in the bag. Okay, cool. Hey, Hassan. So here is the Bellevue Lounge. Just kind of some nice spirited options. Just a little quiet area to sit down and relax. You've also got this over here, and that's really more for like breakfast type options. If you're looking for breakfast, grab and go, pastries, croissants, things of that nature. Hey Hassan, we're out at Disney's Boardwalk Inn Resort. Is there free parking at the boardwalk? So if you are staying as a Walt Disney World Resort guest at the resort, there, because this is a deluxe resort, there's a $25 fee to park here per night. If you are coming from another resort and staying elsewhere, also on Walt Disney World property, then yes, you can drive here from another resort if you want, assuming that you have a dining or other type of reservation. Like more so dining, or if you're just looking to shop, sometimes they'll let you in, like they did me today. And so deluxe resorts have a $25 per night parking fee. Moderate resorts have a $20 per night parking fee. And value resorts, think like All Stars, Pop, Art of Animation, those will have a $15 per night parking fee. And that'll be paid at the front desk. You can't prepay those. So it'll just be added to your bill. Now, one last thing I wanted to point out to you room-wise are these extremely popular cottages. A lot of people will use them for their honeymoons, hence the two doves right here, right? So the two nesting birds, but they're kind of like a suite in these little things. So can you imagine being carried over the threshold here on your vacation? But they are very, very nice, relaxing. They've got like little jacuzzi tubs set up inside there. They've got a little loft area for the bedding. It's really, really a nice setup, but they're only over here on this side, and they are very limited. So a lot of folks will book them obviously for weddings, or if you are having your wedding party get ready at the resorts, like the bride's company will tend to come over here and get ready in one of these suites, maybe book 2 or 3 so that they can all get ready before they go elsewhere, or just honeymoon. So they've got just a few more down this way, and this is the smaller leisure pool. Like I said, nothing totally fancy. It's a little bit quieter. Sometimes they're referred to as the Disney Vacation Club pools, but because this is on the honeymoon side, it's just a little bit smaller and tucked away, but it doesn't necessarily limit you to adults only. They are very pretty. I agree. I love their little bird nest there. They're cute. And they got their own little white picket fences. You know, it's what you dream of, right? Whenever you first get married, building a life of your own and being able to share that with someone and starting your vision together. Yeah, definitely gives you some good vibes coming into here. Okay, bye Christine. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, but they're tucked away, so that's kind of the only downfall to it, right? So because they are on this side, they are just a short walk inside the main lobby to go past the Bellevue Lounge and into Concierge, or you can go around the back side of the building, go out to the boardwalk as well. But sometimes, you know, having this extra peace and quiet is kind of right up everyone's alley, so it just depends on what you're looking for. Phew. Okay, those stairs were okay to come down, but going back up, phew, quite the trek up. You see there's also a second floor up there, but that's really for rooms. And each end of their hallway is going to have some really cool, like, artsy artifacts from long ago. Now this looks like a cake, but it's actually made of like flowers. See? Cute. Hey Kimberly, how are you? Yeah, after a busy day at the parks, that nice peace and quiet is like golden. I can hear that for sure. And here are your main lobby restrooms in case you just happen to find yourself in need of them. I love this artwork of the boardwalk inspiration. How cool is that? But the real pin into everything is the very front walkout of this resort. This crescent shape. Oh, it's gorgeous. Boardwalk. Just something about your smell. It's awesome. So this is your porte cochere. If you were walking out to the park bus stop, this is the way that you would walk to get out down that way. And also the parking for this resort is a little out of the way. So parking is right over here or over here on this left-hand side, but it's like the Disney Yacht and Beach Club. It's got a little bit of a longer driveway to kind of drive up to, and has a little bit more of a tucked away feel. I do like the covered walkway though to the buses, so you don't have to pull your umbrella out and have to pull it back down if it happens to be rainy as you're going out to the bus stop. So that's really nice. But again, the only time you're ever going to need that is if you're going to either Disney Springs, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, or either of the water parks, Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon. All right, ready for this big reveal? Bam, there it is. I wish you could see it lit up at night. All those letters with, say, Boardwalk right there light up, and they're white. They're just so elegant. They're awesome. And then right over here, down past the bus stop, is the conference center rooms. So they've got different meetings and boardrooms there. And, which I feel like Boardwalk got a little bit gypped here, but you do have a lovely view of the resort from the Skyliner if you're going to Epcot or coming, to Hollywood Studios from Epcot or Riviera Resort. I just wish there was a stop for the Skyliner here at this resort, because it literally runs right through the parking lot here. It is gorgeous here. I agree. Phew. Okay. Well, that's really it. I hate that we kind of flew through it so fast, but without being able to go to Rolls and Atlantic Dance Hall and the bakeries down, it is what it is. But thank you all so much for joining me here. As always, if you have any questions about this resort, any of the others that we've covered so far or haven't covered yet, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to get you an answer on it. If you've already stayed here at the Boardwalk, please feel free to share your experience here in the comments. We welcome any and all, good, bad, and different. There are some resorts that I absolutely love, and there are some resorts that just really aren't my cup of tea. So I feel like everybody benefits from that. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for the time mishap and letting me go back and grab my ID. And I guess I will be seeing you all on Thursday. No, I'm sorry, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think. So I'll be checking in with you all tomorrow. Check the schedule. We'll be trying to adhere to that as best as possible. Because you know me and my crazy life. My kids do start school tomorrow, so it might just be kind of a bumpy morning, but we'll get through it. But thank you all so much, and I will catch you all on the next ride. Bye, everyone. Bye. I will take something home special for Nat. Absolutely. Bye. Thank you all for the well wishes. Bye.